Don't forget to subscribe, and if you're returning, thank you so much for returning. If you watched my last video, you probably already know what this is, and obviously you will know about what the video is by the title. Today is the day my husband is getting a vasectomy. So we are on our way. We did have to stop at Target because he needs like compression or like boxer briefs, and he does not wear boxer briefs, so he doesn't have any. So he has to buy some because it just kind of, I don't know, I guess hold everything in one place, I'm assuming. I'm not sure how that works, but that's what we're here for. I'm just waiting in the car with Elizabeth. I did drop off the girls with my mother-in-law because that would have not been good to bring them. After we are done, I have to drive home, and then I'm going to be dropping him off at home because I'm going to leave him there while me and the girls stay at my mother-in-law's, soon to be our home again soon. But we're gonna stay there because I don't want the girls jumping all over him. I don't want him carrying them or anything, and you know, they're little, they're not gonna understand. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stay probably today, maybe a little bit tomorrow, and then probably come home tomorrow night or like Saturday morning. Not 100% sure what we're gonna be doing, but yeah, very nervous for him. I'm gonna try to record as much as I can. I'm gonna be asking him how he feels before and then after the procedure, and then later on today, and then tomorrow. Just kind of like an update to try to see how getting a vasectomy is, just for you men who are thinking about it, or you wives that are thinking about having your husband do it, because I did not want to get my tubes tied at all. That is more of an invasive procedure than a guy getting his vasectomy. So I was not going to do that. I did not want to do that. I was going to get on birth control, but he told me no, that he was going to get this done. So we are literally 2 hours away from not having no more babies ever again.
Excited.
Are you scared?
No, no whatsoever.
You didn't like.
So as you know, I don't use needles or scalpels. I have this special device that compresses the anesthetic, turns it into a spray, right? When I cock the lever, the chamber is pressurized, I'll press a little button, it shoots out as a spray. And when it penetrates tissue down there, it's gonna feel like a little rubber band flip, okay?
Okay.
Like your flicks.
And you will also feel the stainless steel directly on the skin. It's gonna feel a little strange, but it's not gonna damage or penetrate the skin.
Okay.
So here we go. A little bit of pressure here, looking for the vase. There we go. And there's that stainless steel here. Feels weird, huh? I'm just not doing anything to your skin. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Not too bad, right?
No.
That's it. There we go. Let's do a couple more just to make sure. And one more on that side. There we go. Let's go ahead and do the other side. Not too bad, right?
Nope.
Okay, so we'll give the anesthetic a few seconds to work. Alright, anything sharp there?
No.
Okay. How old are the other kids?
They're all a year and a half
and
apart.
One's almost 2.
Wow, that's great.
So we are done.
You stay home with the
Yeah.
kids? Who's at home now? Grandma?
Yes.
Taking care of the kids? Very nice.
Grandma's taking care of them right now.
Anything sharp there?
No.
Nothing sharp.
Sharp, I don't know, almost like a constipation film.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
We're almost done, okay? It's gonna go away here. And the thing is, because I'm tugging at it, so these tubes go through the groin area to the abdomen. And by me tugging it, they stimulate nerves inside you, you know what I mean? So that's what it feels. As long as you're not feeling anything sharp on here, you're good. We'll be done here in about 10 seconds. Okay?
Alright.
That's it, we're done.
No more babies. So can he bleed or anything like that?
Yeah, of course. Of course, so be careful.
Yeah.
Let me know. See, basically it's closed, as you can see. See? It's closed already. But it'll be
So
warm.
what about like showering? Is he
Tomorrow
showering
morning.
tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow morning. Yeah,
Tomorrow morning?
Yeah, there we go. Alright, how do you feel? Dizzy, nauseous?
No.
How did you feel during the procedure? Did you
Just a
feel
little bit of discomfort.
it didn't hurt?
No.
You didn't? You lied? Did you feel anything
It
weird?
feels definitely weird after the procedure.
You didn't feel anything
You feel like
weird?
you're walking like a penguin.
You didn't feel anything weird though? Any random pains?
I felt tugging.
Tugging. That's it.
Pressure in my butthole.
Now imagine childbirth and labor for me 3 times. Imagine a head coming out of me.
I mean, I would say that for all the guys out there, or for the women that are watching this, let their men know that it is a lot quicker and a lot less of a procedure for a man to do it. And for a man to say for the woman to do it, it's selfish of the men.
Oh, you lied. I'm just kidding. Okay, I have to drive. I have to feed her though.
I'm driving.
No, you're not.
I'm driving.
I feel weird, a guy being down there.
No, when he was fucking, I don't know what he was doing on my right nut, but damn, that shit.
Well, I mean, he was pulling on, I don't know what the proper word is, but like the nerve or something. Oh, my face so sad. Look at him. So it is official. Well, after 3 months, we'll make sure it's official. My husband got his vasectomy done. I didn't get to record too much of like obviously of him getting it done. I did try to record like his face to try to get like some facial expressions, see if it hurt him or not. But it was a little hard because I was carrying Elizabeth, and then I didn't want to make it totally obvious that I was doing that. So yeah, that's what happened. He goes back and no, he doesn't go back, but he goes to get a semen count, I think that's what it's called, in 3 months to make sure like everything went good. And yeah, so we shall see. Hopefully everything is good and it goes and it works. How was the first 24 hours after the vasectomy?
The first 24 hours?
Yes, and in that time frame, how were you feeling?
Very strange.
Any pain whatsoever? And be completely honest.
I'm gonna give you guys 100% of all of what I was dealing with. 24 hours. I mean, they just felt really, really weird. Not too much swollen, but they were swollen. They just felt weird in between the legs. Any pain, I wouldn't consider pain, just more so like a discomfort. Very discomfort. It's almost like the after effect of when you get pretty much punched or kicked in the nuts. You're pretty much, your balls feel like they're in the stomach. That's pretty much it for the first 24.
Okay, what about the second day?
48 hours, same thing, very uncomfortable. Balls feel a little numb or just swollen in a way. It's kind of funny how to walk. It's a little funny. They're almost tender. I mean, they're always tender, of course, but they're more so tender. Even now, I got it Thursday. Today's Sunday. As far as the procedure goes and everything, not too bad of a procedure. 15 minutes in and out. It's a heck of a lot better for the man to get it done rather than the woman.
You're such a kiss ass. Said that twice now.
Because they got to go up inside of the woman. There's a bigger procedure. I mean, it's reversible for men as well. I wouldn't recommend you getting it if you're looking forward to getting it reversed in the near future, because it is a bigger procedure. It is more pricey, and it's just something that you don't want to do if you're already having second doubts of having another kid later on. I wouldn't recommend it. But as far as when they start the procedure, all they do is have like a little pin-like needle shot thing. It's almost like how when you get your finger pricked when you're trying to check your blood sugar and all of that. They put it on the testicle, smack it. When it smacks, it almost feels just like a rubber band flicking it.
Did that hurt?
It doesn't really hurt. You don't really feel much of it. One thing that the doctor did, when he was doing the procedure, cutting it, whatever he was pulling, it felt almost like a really bad constipation feeling on my
Your butt.
butthole, my booty. That one was very uncomfortable. That one I would consider it a pain discomfort. It was just very odd. Just something. It's almost like if I got shocked in my butthole. That one was very weird. I curled my toes. That one felt kind of uncomfortable. But other than pain, from a scale 1 to 10, I would say maybe a 3. It's just in the back of your mind, your buddies right there. You don't want them to be hurt and everything. So I mean, in your mind, they just feel different.
What about, how do you feel walking wise? Like, do you feel like you're walking funny?
Walking, you feel like a penguin. You're like walking like a penguin. I mean, it feels like your junk is in the way and you don't want to smash them with your thighs. It's almost like that, because you feel like they're just so tender that they're more delicate than what you're used to them being delicate. That one didn't make no sense. They're more delicate, I feel like.
You have to turn on the toilet.
What else?
What about showering? Did it hurt to shower?
Showering, nothing. It's literally, there's really not a major difference in your everyday lifestyle. As far as the first 48, they do recommend you not to lift anything heavy. Don't do major lifting, major physical movement. Pretty much, like, they don't tell you to go and play sports right after, of course, because your balls will get to the size of a grapefruit. Luckily, I didn't experience nothing like that. I'd recommend just relaxing at home. For some guys, I don't know I'm sure there's more guys like me who can't stay still. Gotta do something. The 48 hours I was moving around, I was keeping it to a minimum movement and everything, but I wouldn't say that I 100% was doing stuff that I shouldn't have, because I was. But yeah, 4 days in, I'm alive.
I think it's the actual third day.
And when I mean alive, I'm live down there.
It's been 3 days.
been 3 days.
3 full days.
3 full days. I'm sorry, I mistakenly said 4. 3 full days. I'm alive down there. You know. Oh, another thing is, if you do decide to, you know,
The third one, I think.
they say that it's safe to have sex in 2 days after the procedure, which isn't common, but it is okay. You know, I had to make sure that myself that I was okay down there. I was alive, which I am. And they said that if you see a little bit of blood in your ejaculate, that's fine. That's normal.
I should say semen.
Semen, sperm, whatever you want to call
Weird,
it. Your little baby's leaving.
I think you have to go on that lane.
They do say that you don't want to you're gonna want to keep using condom and everything up to 90 days because you have an analyst to double check if you have any swimmers. So don't think like from a week right after your vasectomy you go ahead and, you know, go balls deep. Or you can go balls deep, but you just can't ejaculate inside unless you want another baby. Risk.
So you got 90 days to figure out if you want a last kid or not.
Yeah, pretty much, I guess.
Kidding. Next one. Not that one, but the follow-up one. What else? Trying to think of a question to ask you.
Oh, you do feel lightheaded. I would say you feel a little bit lightheaded.
After the procedure
after
or
the
during?
procedure? During the procedure. There's nothing to be
And you drove?
worried about, you know. It's nothing to be worried about.
And you
Nothing
drove?
at all. Oh yeah, I drove. They recommend you have somebody drive you.
The
But
hell, you didn't tell me this? Oh God, that's not
they
good.
recommend you to have somebody drive you after the procedure. Me, I'm the type of guy that cannot stand when my wife drives. I don't call it sexist, whatever you want. I really don't care. I'm not. But I really strongly think that the men always supposed to be driving. That's just the way I was brought up. But yeah, if you want, yeah. Oh, and then also I'm the type of guy that loves boxers. Just regular boxers, you know, straight men boxers, not them gay ass briefs that some gay guys like.
You're so stupid.
You know, it's preference, you know, it's an opinion. Everybody has one, just like an asshole. Some stink.
What?
But I would recommend to get some of those little tight briefs, because you know you don't want them hanging around and just like clacking, you know. You want them like all nice and snug, you know. You want to have like pressure on it, because without that pressure you might feel a little bit more sore.
So your overall experience of your vasectomy, was it good or bad? Final question.
Yeah, it was good. I didn't have no issues, no major issues, nothing to really worry about.
Okay. So you guys, that is it. I hope you guys kind of found this video a little informative. If you are looking to get a vasectomy, or if you're looking for your husband to get a vasectomy, we will see if it was effective, that makes sense, in 3 months, and I will give you guys an update then. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.